I'm Camilla Jeffs with Thrive, and today I'm seeking funding for a tool to help teenagers with depression and anxiety and suicide. At the tender age of 13, my daughter, Tyla, attempted suicide twice. This threw our family into a devastating whirlwind of hospitalizations, day treatment programs, multiple medications, and intense therapy. We were all desperate for help, desperate for resources, and desperate to keep her alive. Unfortunately, Tyla's story is shared by over 3.1 million teenagers who suffer from depression. The episode, every 100 minutes, a teen takes his or her own life. And the episodes of major depressive episodes happen very often. And this chart here shows that it actually happens more often for females than it does for males, although males actually commit suicide more often than females. And as you can see, the most crucial age group is those ages 15, 16, and 17 when these episodes are happening most often. So as you can see, this is a critical need that we need to solve. And there are over 20% of all teenagers will experience major depressive episodes before they become adults. And of those 20%, 60% of those never receive treatment. And so why? Why would they never receive treatment? Well, one of the reasons why is because of the lack of provider care. There are only 13 providers for every 100,000 children in the United States. Care was scarce, and as we experienced this with my daughter, it was very challenging to find help for her. After her first suicide attempt, we spent the next 3 weeks desperately trying to find help, and providers, we got waitlisted, and this is what led to her second suicide attempt. We couldn't get help fast enough. The other big challenge and reason why 60% of teens are not getting help is because of the financial burden that is placed upon families. The U.S. economy has a financial burden of $210.5 billion that depression causes. And often insurance companies either don't pay for mental health treatment, or it's more challenging to get insurance companies to pay for mental health treatment than it is for surgeries. These three things equal a recipe for disaster. So what can we do? Many people focus on the tip of the iceberg, where teens are in their most critical moments. My company would like to focus on the bottom of the iceberg and try to shave off parts of that so that we can focus really heavily on prevention. The solution we've come up with is a mobile application, which my daughter Tyla is actually helping us design and develop. We have a team of a software developer, an IT project manager, and a therapist with 20 years experience who is helping us develop this application. And we're focusing very heavily on the prevention and on mental health training. We use the techniques found in cognitive behavioral therapy. This is a widely respected and research and proven technique to help people recover from depression. We think that the use of our mobile application will more than triple the amount of therapy that a teenager can receive. Our application incorporates some gamification to keep the interest going for teens and children, to help them want to do it, such as having a way to build your own avatar, having a pet to help you along the way. We incorporate the challenges, so often moods can be enhanced by just small and simple little things, such as going and taking a walk out in fresh air. That can really enhance your mood and help your depression to heal. We have a list of these challenges that they will do each day. In addition, we have our developer who's working on a new technology that's to use artificial intelligence to read through a journaling portion of the app. This can help identify one of the 10 cognitive distortions that often happen in a person who's experiencing depression. Once the cognitive distortions have been identified, then the teen can learn trainings and applications will pop up to help the teen learn to battle and challenge those distortions. So how can you get involved? Right now we are seeking funding. We are asking for donations. So if you could give us some monetary donations, we have a goal of raising $20,000. Even a $5 donation can help, $10, $100, whatever you feel like that you can do to help move this along, to help those 3.1 million teenagers in need. When my daughter went through her experience, our own family spent out of pocket almost $20,000. That was just to help one teen. If we can raise $20,000, then we can help millions of teenagers. If you cannot donate funds at this time, we're asking for in-kind donations of software developers to help finish the app, or some marketing help to get the app pushed through schools. We think schools and therapists are the best way to market this application. And if not, who do you know that we can talk to in order to be able to raise the funds needed to make this application a reality? So Tyla's story has a happy ending. She was able to survive her incidents, and she worked through all of these therapies, and she's actually off all medication. She has no more therapy that she has to attend. And she and I are committed to helping other teenagers in the same situation. We want them to not only survive, but thrive. Thank you.